the next few minutes, you're going to see one of the most amazing woodworking tools to come along in years. Whether you're a professional woodworker or a hobbyist, the Woodchuck from Phantom Engineering is a must for your shop. In the past, custom millwork could only be produced by equipment costing tens of thousands of dollars. Not anymore. With the easy-to-use Woodchuck 5-axis milling system and your router, you can produce masterpieces with a nearly magical tool at a fraction of the cost. To tell you more, here's Phantom's president and founder, Andy Anderson.
If you like to work with wood as I do, you know the importance of owning the right tools and equipment. For most of us, woodworking is a real passion and a way to express ourselves. We want to build heirloom furniture and projects that we will enjoy building and that others will admire. Unfortunately, we are sometimes limited by the tools and the time that we have available, and we're not able to convert our ideas into reality. Often it is frustrating to have to settle for something less than you really want to build. In a moment, we're going to show you a remarkable tool that can take your woodworking to the next level and beyond. But before we start, I want you to ask yourself 3 questions. Do I enjoy expressing myself through woodworking as a hobby? Do I want to turn my hobby into a part-time or a full-time business? Does my woodworking business need a competitive edge? If the answer to any of these questions is yes, you're going to love owning a Woodchuck 5-axis milling system.
In the past, custom millwork like this would require a large assortment of machines, hand tools, and shop-made jigs. But now, the Woodchuck replaces all of those tools and fixtures while significantly improving the quality and versatility of your work. Now you can create and reproduce finely crafted furniture, architectural components, custom cabinetry, and other projects that feature multi-sided cross-sections, flutes, beads, circular molding, precision joinery, all types of spiral millwork, and much more. Let's take a close-up look at the Woodchuck's features and capabilities and see what it can do for you. The first thing that you'll notice about the system is how safe and simple it is to operate. The workpiece rotates at very slow speeds, or it can be held stationary for indexed milling while the router does all of the work. This eliminates spindle whip and several other problems normally encountered on a lathe. The versatility of the Woodchuck is phenomenal, especially when milling spirals. You can easily set up to mill spiral flutes, rope molding, barley twist, hollow spirals, and much more using any one of the 20 available pitches. In simple terms, you can control how tight or loose the spirals are milled. Another powerful feature of the system is that you can index to mill multiple faces, such as square, hexagonal, octagonal, or practically any multi-sided cross-section anywhere along the workpiece. And because the workpiece is mounted between centers, the cross-section will be symmetrical. You can easily add decorative millwork like beads and coves on round stock as well as multi-sided stock as shown here. Then you can add the precision joinery. Whether you're milling lap joints, slotted dovetails, dados, grooves, mortises, or any other type of joint, the setup is quick, easy, and accurate. Plus, the indexing head allows you to mill the joinery on any surface or at any rotational angle, even if the stock is round. As you can see, adding just a few simple details that are quickly and easily milled on the Woodchuck can change an ordinary project into something extraordinary. And it will let you get out of your box, so to speak, and really be creative. This is what we mean when we say the Woodchuck will take your woodworking to the next level and beyond. Here we turn a simple project into something that will really get noticed. It's easy to see how you could use these same techniques on a variety of projects, such as custom kitchen cabinets or fine furniture. Precision controls make the setup process for any milling procedure simple and accurate. Even tapering, as shown here, is as simple as making a quick adjustment to the bed. The system also can be motorized for production work. Several packages include the motor upgrade, which comes complete with speed and direction controls, as well as micro switch stops. The motor keeps a constant torque and cutting speed while milling and allows you to operate the system from any position around the machine. Plus, it will save you a substantial amount of cranking by hand. If you just let your imagination go, you will discover all types of markets for custom millwork. Anything from walking canes to custom furniture, to distinctive cabinetry, to porch posts, to pens. While the Woodchuck can mill stock up to 12 inches in diameter and 80 inches in length for architectural components like mantels, columns, and posts, it works equally well for small, delicate projects. Plus, you don't have to be an expert wood turner because the router does all of the work. Time savings is another major advantage of the Woodchuck. The high cutting speed of a router leaves a smooth finish that requires very little sanding. And just think of all the time you can spend on your projects instead of building shop-made jigs and fixtures. Plus, you don't need to move from one machine to another. Most all of the work is completed at one convenient station. Maintenance for the Woodchuck is nominal because there are no high-speed moving parts. An occasional application of silicone spray keeps the system operating smoothly and trouble-free. You can purchase your system in 3 different lengths. The longest will allow you to mill up to 80 inches between centers for large projects like columns or bedposts. And because the Woodchuck is made in America with durable all-steel construction, it's tough enough to stand up to the most demanding jobs. There are also several optional accessories like this template follower that really allows you to stretch and challenge your imagination when designing your projects. The Woodchuck can open up all kinds of possibilities for your business or just for your own enjoyment. It's one tool that will pay for itself over and over. In fact, many of our customers tell us that the Woodchuck has paid for itself on the very first job. After that, it produces profits that drop straight to your bottom line. Even if you have an existing product as simple as a 3-legged pedestal, the Woodchuck can add the finishing touches that allow you to increase your price as well as your profits. If you own an established business, you already understand the importance of a competitive edge. The Woodchuck will allow you to create new product lines, design custom milled components that no one else can offer, and increase your profit margins. Now you won't have to turn away business that includes spiral or complicated millwork. You can quickly create parts in your shop that you would normally be forced to send out to a mill or spend weeks hand carving. Now you won't have to turn down the job or recommend a competitor. If you want to stay ahead of the competition, you'll love owning the Woodchuck. To help you get the most out of your Woodchuck, Phantom offers several services and custom support programs. We produce newsletters and training videos and other support materials. Plus, we have an 800 customer support number to answer your questions. We also source router bits. In fact, we have bits designed and manufactured specifically for the Woodchuck. We also source many other useful accessories.
Thanks for giving us a few minutes of your time. I hope we've answered your questions. If you work with wood because it's your passion, the Woodchuck will challenge your imagination and take you to the next level. If you want to turn your hobby into a business, the Woodchuck will allow you to access and create new exciting markets. If you already own a business, the Woodchuck is the key to building sales and profits through a strong competitive edge. In simple terms, the Woodchuck is a uniquely designed system that turns an ordinary plunge router into a multifunctioning milling station that can easily perform sophisticated mill work. The following is just a sample list of some of the milling procedures that are possible. Truing and sizing stock, milling round stock, indexed multi-sided cross-sections, spiraling multi-sided cross-sections, tapering, indexed milling, fluted columns, beaded columns, twisted flutes, circular molding, multi-sided molding, mortising, slotted dovetail joints, milled dowel joints, lap joints, dado joints, radial mortising, ornamental turning, spiral flutes, rope molding, hollow spirals, barley twists, diamond patterns, flame finials, and surfacing. And that's just a small sample of the things that you can do. We couldn't even begin to show you all the possibilities in this video. In fact, we don't even know all the possibilities ourselves. Woodchuck owners are discovering new milling techniques and designs and uses for the woodchuck every day. But I can honestly say that I believe the Woodchuck 5-axis milling system is the most versatile and creative tool that you can buy for your shop. Whether you're a hobbyist that does woodworking just because you love it, or you're a professional that wants to set your shop apart from the others, you will love owning a Woodchuck 5-axis milling system. But don't just take my word for it. Here's what Woodchuck owners are saying.
I am 74 years old and work with wood simply because I love it. Even though I do sell the pieces I craft, I only make pieces that I design and will enjoy building. The vases that I build take nearly 4 months to complete, but in less than an hour, I can add the accents and details that increase the selling price nearly 50%. It seems that I am constantly finding new things to do with your machine. Al Craft, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Working as a full-time pharmacist and full-time family man, my spare time is very valuable. Still, I have been able to build a successful business marketing a line of Santa Fe-style accent pieces that I design and manufacture. The Woodchuck lets me work at 20th century speed while crafting a product with territorial era charm. Now when I'm working late, I'm not wasting my valuable time building box jigs and fixtures. I do what I love, fine-tuning the details of my own design inspirations. August Calderero, Colorado Springs, Colorado. Here at Turnings Unlimited, we pride ourselves on being able to build projects that no one else can touch. We recently used the Woodchuck 5-axis mill to complete a rather large job that no one else would even quote on. With your machine, we really do live up to our name, Turnings Unlimited. Roland Filburn, New Carlisle, Ohio.
To start building your masterpieces today, please call toll-free at 1-800-279-4570.
Here is just one example of the endless possibilities. August Calderero uses the Woodchuck to add some very fine details to this simple Southwest bedroom set. What used to take hours to hand carve, August now finishes in just minutes. As part of our commitment to customer service and training, Phantom Engineering produces a series of project videos including this bedroom set. Just imagine all the possibilities the Woodchuck can add to your shop.